was Kirk like when he was younger? He was a very difficult child. I would say probably when he was a small baby. I think I knew something was different. I couldn't put anything on it.
He used to have seizures for a long time, and so she would have a tongue depressor in that drawer. He was having these outbursts, and
He must have broke at least 3 or 4 TV sets for me when he was carrying on.
Maybe this wasn't like most homes situations.
I'd take him for a ride on Sunday afternoon to go somewhere, and he would take his shirts off and flag them out the window and see them flying out there, and then all of a sudden it'd be gone.
As he got to be an adult, he tried a few jobs. It would work for a little while, but then depending on who he worked with and how they treated him, he would blow up eventually, and just finally he'd have to leave that job.
And I met a friend, and her son was in Cheyenne Village. She says, Connie, you need to get him in.
It seemed like a good time to maybe do something different for Kirk.
Things didn't stabilize for Kirk until he came to Cheyenne Village. And then once he was stable, then he grew all of these other interests, and he was able to, become more independent.
Cheyenne Village has provided the base and the support and been consistent and taught things that we haven't really taught him, so he's learned them through them.
Seeing Kirk today with his family just warmed my heart. It's so obvious how loving his family is with Kirk and how he loves his family, and it was just so wonderful to see.
When Kirk started Cheyenne Village, I was the happiest person in the world because that was the first good program that he had been in.
I'm proud of a number of things. That he's able to live in his own apartment on his own.
Yes, he's talking better, he's happy, he wears a smile on his face.
Wash his own clothes and decide what to buy at the grocery store.
Cook dinner for himself at night. Just like the rest of us.
If he didn't have Cheyenne Village, he wouldn't be speaking like this.
He makes his bed, he does his laundry, and that's all thanks to the support from the staff at Cheyenne Village. His confidence now, compared to even when he first came to Cheyenne Village, is amazing.
He's more confident, definitely more confident. People around him don't realize how much he knows. He knows a lot because I've had some great conversations with him. I've sat down with Kirk and just talked to him about anything, especially the Broncos, because he loves the Broncos.
He invited Mom and I over to his house to watch the Bronco game.
He invited us over for a pizza, and he served it, and it was delicious, and it was good. And I said to him not very long ago, hey, when are you going to have another little pizza for us? We like that.
He hosted a party at his house. He cooked for us. He waited on us. He did the dishes. You talk about a level of independence that I don't think I could have ever hoped for. And I had tears in my eyes. It was so meaningful to me because for him to be able to do something like that, to cook a meal and invite us over and, wait on us and all of that, that was pretty special. And he not only did it one time, he did it twice that same Broncos season.
When I saw Kirk at my wedding, he seemed the happiest that I had ever seen him.
I think right off the bat, I realized that his affection for his mother was tremendous.
He knew that what I had just done was a big thing in my life, and he was happy for me.
And now he looks forward to coming over to Mom and Claude's house. He has a very good relationship with Claude.
And I have to believe anyone that ever meets him eventually thinks he's just one hell of a nice person.
Right away when he sees Claude, he puts his arm around Claude and he says, hi, Claude, and he's happy to see him, and Claude treats him special.
What's going to happen to him when I'm gone? What is going to happen? And now I don't worry, because he's there. They've got a program for these guys to go on.
It's just having that security and that comfort, and knowing that Cheyenne Village will always be there. is, I cannot tell you how important that is to me personally.
Does Cheyenne Village make you happy?
Yeah.
I can't be happier for Kirk than I am right now, ever. Good time.
Take care.
Call me tonight.
I will.
All right. Okay. Thank you.